Hi, I'm Amy Weir. I'm the Place 5 trustee for Round Rock Independent School District and the current board secretary.
Hi, I'm Tiffanie Harrison. I am the Place 6 trustee for Round Rock ISD School Board and the current board vice president.
And I'm Amber Feller, Round Rock ISD trustee Place 3 and the current board president.
And you know what, we're going to talk about something that actually affects us as board officers, and so that's why we're all here today. We are allowed to have 3 of us speak together, so I'll let Tiffanie introduce our topic.
Sure, yeah. It's no secret that there have been a lot of allegations against our superintendent and even several investigations that have been carried out, and we just want to really clear the air about those things.
And I'd like to say, as trustees, we have access to confidential material and information that we can't share with the general public. And I would like to say that if there was even 1 ounce of facts or evidence that supported any of this, that different decisions would have been made along the way. This man has been investigated by the Travis County Sheriff's Office, and there were no charges found. That case has been closed. He was investigated by TEA. That case has been closed. He was also investigated by a private investigator that the board hired, and if you go back and read that report, there is actually no recommendations to terminate him. I know you may have heard that, but that actually isn't in there. It says, in my opinion, I don't think he can come back and be effective, but I think we would all disagree that he has come back and been very, very effective.
I think even in her opinion, she said she didn't think he could work with the board. But really, we all know it's only 2 members, and the board is 7 of us, and there are a majority of the board members that he is absolutely able to work with. And so in my opinion, I didn't really agree with that part of her report.
Absolutely.
And we do know, and hopefully everybody knows, that TEA has cleared him.
Yep.
That's been something that circulated on the internet quite a bit, the view of his certificate with the warning at the bottom. That is now gone. I hope that people stop sharing that, because it does not exist anymore.
In fact, we recently received a letter from TEA, and I'll just read you a brief little part of it.
Well, you got it as board president.
Yeah, I got it as board president. I'm sharing it with the full board later today. But it says, this letter is to notify you that the official inquiry undertaken by the TEA Investigation Division has been completed. The circumstances surrounding the investigation were deemed not to warrant further action, and therefore your case is being administratively closed. So he has no active investigation with TEA. They have cleared him. And I think when 3 independent agencies all come back and find no evidence of wrongdoing, then it is pretty solid ground that we've made the right decisions as a board.
And you know, and he's put up with a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We know that he's put up with a lot. There have been, I think, all of our opponents have come out and said some pretty unkind things, be the nicest way to put it, about our superintendent, and they've done so with the support of 2 of our current board members. And you know, everyone needs to understand that this is a concerted effort to try to destroy our district. That is my opinion as one person, but I feel very strongly about that. And there's been some things that our current board members have done that I would hate to see continue to happen should a majority of this board change. And it's only going to take 2 to switch the majority of this board. All 5 of them, I can't even imagine.
Well, this is what I want to say. I think that it's dangerous to even allow 1. What I love about the 3 of us is that we have very different beliefs, but we are able to come to the table and work together in the interest of students. And I think that that's really important. I think maybe becoming a board member, I was a little bit naive about what could happen and how hateful people could be and how deliberately they could try to sabotage something that they don't see as valuable. But you know, we've had a lot of our families express that they're pleased with Dr. Azaiez. They feel seen and heard for the first time, and I truly believe that he's here to serve all students. And it is heartbreaking and honestly terrifying to see people deliberately, personally attack and work to sabotage.
And I think another question that's come up, and we're going to try to wrap this one up and we'll do another really quick one, but I know there's been some questions about the vote that we took the other night about the bonus and the extension. So why don't we come back in just a few minutes and we will talk about that a little bit, because we want to answer as many questions as we can that you post on our Facebook. So again, I'm Amy Weir, Place 5 trustee for Round Rock Independent School District. I look forward to your vote in November.
Tiffanie Harrison, Place 6, and thank you in advance for your vote in November.
And I'm Amber Feller, Round Rock ISD Trustee, Place 3. And thanks again for joining us today.